Joe Biden said long ago that white supremacy was the reason for a lot of the shootings that happen in this country. We all know Joe Biden has said it. He said it more than one time. Every time there's a mass shooting, he claims that white supremacy is behind mass shootings, school shootings, individual shootings, gun violence in general. The so-called president of the United States claims that white people or white supremacy, because I think he thinks we're all white supremacists in his own brain, are responsible for the majority of shootings in this country. I beg to differ, because the subway shooting Monday in New York was carried out by a man named Frank James, a 62-year-old African-American male who apparently doesn't like white people. He made several videos posted on his social media pages where he believes that whites and blacks shouldn't be mixed together, they shouldn't be friends, they shouldn't speak. He talked about hate and how he was hated and he's going to take care of things. He's going to make a plan. He's going to make sure he gets away. He rents a van. He has a gas mask. He has a firearm. He has smoke grenades. And he enters the subway, waits till it starts moving, deploys smoke grenades, and starts firing. When the subway came to a stop because of this, he jumped off and ran. He has since been caught because he called in his own tip to let the police know where he was. He wanted to get caught for whatever reason. Is he mentally deranged? Probably. No one got killed, thank God. 10 or more people got shot. People are freaking out. They're scared. They need to use this transportation every single day to go to their jobs or go wherever. Now, the mayor of New York, Eric Adams, who is a former NYPD police captain, he wants to know where BLM is. He had a news conference and he's questioning why BLM is not outraged. Why are they not outraged that this guy, Frank James, went on a subway and started shooting innocent people? I think Eric Adams is just another version of Bill de Blasio. He's doing nothing in New York. He's still forcing children to wear masks in school. He's still forcing vaccination mandates. He's doing nothing. People are not happy with him. Crime has gone through the roof. Shootings are happening just about every single day in New York City. Not only the mass shooting on Monday, but the previous days, there were, I want to say, at least a half a dozen or more shootings over the weekend. And Mayor Adams, again, wants to know where BLM is. The black people are shooting each other. Why aren't you out in force trying to stop this? I'm going to answer that, because that's not what BLM does. They do not care that their own people are killing each other. They do not care that Frank James went on a subway and started shooting people for no reason other than he's either mentally deranged or he really has a lot of hate. They don't care unless a white police officer is involved in a shooting of a black person. So the mayor should just forget it. And he's a black man. He should know better. He was a cop, and now he's the mayor of New York. He doesn't already know that BLM could care less about their own people. All they're about is waiting for a cop to be involved in a shooting so they can come out, protest, loot, burn, rob, do whatever it is they do to cause more commotion. They don't care that this guy, James, shot all these people. They don't care that young kids are getting murdered in New York. They don't care about anything but the millions and millions of dollars they're raking in their global organization. It's coming out now. We all know about the mansion in California, the $6 million mansion that Black Lives Matter people bought with cash. And it's coming out now because apparently they're being investigated because they're using donations to buy a mansion. But they're fighting back. They're calling it the Creator House. They bought this mansion to give people a safe haven to come and do whatever it is they do, but they're going to create. It's the Creator House. What are they creating? Is that the space where they're going to make all their signs? Is that the space where they're going to train to push through police blockades when they're out rioting? This organization is a fraud. It's a scam, and it's about only doing more damage than helping anyone. They claim that they're now going to change their tune. They're going to be transparent. Of course they're claiming that now because they're going to be investigated. Shouldn't it be illegal, or isn't it illegal to spend donations to your organization on personal property? What are that? They got to be Democrats. They got to be Democrats because that's what these politicians do too. How many Democrats have we seen got jammed up for spending campaign funds that were donated to their campaigns? It's happened in my state. A handful went to prison. You know, they bitched and moaned, I'm going to fight this and I'm going to win. Then all of a sudden, when they know they're fucked, they put their tail between their legs, they go into court, and they take their federal prison sentence. The leaders of this organization need to be put in prison because all they are doing is pushing racism and more racism. That's all they care about. They do not want social justice. They do not want to help the inner cities, the poor people that they claim to love so much. No, they want to only come out when a police officer is involved and a police officer is trying to save his own life or that of his partner or innocent bystanders from somebody with a firearm who's shooting at them. But when that person gets shot and killed and it's a black person, all hell breaks loose. All whites are racist. All cops are bad. That's what they do. You know it. I know it. The entire world knows it. And the mayor of New York knows it. That's why I say he's another Bill de Blasio. He's a fraud. He campaigned on promises of fighting crime in the city, putting more police on the streets, putting the plainclothes units back on the street. He did that, but a very small plainclothes unit. The NYPD is one of the biggest police departments in the United States. The crime there it's off the charts. It's off the charts right now, and it continues to get worse. Adams is the mayor. Kathy Hochul, whatever the hell her name is the governor. She's as useless as the mayor is right now. And oh, by the way, her lieutenant governor just resigned because he got indicted and arrested for fraud. The lieutenant governor, who happens to be an African American, just like the mayor. Why isn't BLM out supporting him? Why aren't they raising money for him? Why aren't they trying to help him fight the charges? Why? Because again, that's not what they do. It's not what they do. People know this. People need to open their eyes. Stop giving this organization money. It's going nowhere but in the pockets of God knows how many people to do whatever it is they want because they don't want to work. They want to have this fraud organization. We're going to take care of this. We're a strong foundation. We're going to build they build nothing. They're doing nothing. They're not helping inner cities. They're not building parks or rec centers for kids. They're not doing anything but spending money on themselves and protesting and looting and rioting and burning shit down when the police are involved in a shooting. and I'm going to make this note to you. This has nothing to do with race, because I don't give a fuck. I've said this in almost every show I do. I don't care what color you are, what language you speak, what gender you say you are. I could care less. It's about doing the right thing. If you're going to be out as this big foundation, this big organization that's going to save all the people, and you're doing nothing, you're a fraud, and whoever's running this global network needs to be in prison, because they're spending money that people work for, and people believe in this organization. Why, I don't know, that they haven't seen by now that it's a joke. But they're giving them their hard-earned money, and they're buying a $6 million mansion in cash and calling it the Creator House. I can't wait to see what they're creating. I hope they make a video, a film, a documentary, anything. I want to see what the creators are creating in the Creator Mansion that was paid for with donations to the tune of $6 million in cash. People are going nuts. The world is crazy. Everything's bad. Our country's crumbling. Inflation's at an all-time high. People are starving. People are dying. The gun violence is outrageous. And what you'll see in Washington is the Democrats are blaming gun manufacturers. They want to ban guns. We're going to ban this. Come on. How many times do I have to say that? Guns don't kill people. Assholes with guns kill people. Okay? And the gun thing has nothing to do with BLM, but that's what DC is all about. They want to ban everything. And Eric Adams wants to know where BLM is in his city. Oh, they're there, Mr. Mayor. They're there. But they're not going to come out and help you and try to solve your problem with high crime? No. They're only going to come out, God forbid, if one of your NYPD officers gets involved in a shooting of a black person. Then you're going to see them. You're going to see them in force. And then what are you going to do? You're going to do nothing. You're going to crumble just like de Blasio did, and you're going to start giving away the candy store like de Blasio did. Cut the bullshit. Cut the political nonsense. You were a cop. You were a captain in the NYPD. You know what's going on, and I'm pretty sure you know how to stop it, but your political aspirations won't let you do the right thing. It's time to change your tune and stop this shit before way too many more people get hurt or killed by gun violence because you're not doing your job as mayor and you're not letting the police do their jobs as police officers. And that's it. That's my rant. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already liked this video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel, or consider subscribing to my channel. And if you do, hit that notification bell and you'll be notified when another video comes up. I hope everybody is healthy and safe. And shit's got to stop eventually. I don't know when. Someday, maybe. We'll see in a couple of years when a new presidential election rolls around. Everybody have a great night, and I'll see you real soon.